It's your girl Melipona here for Tears of Themis Part 3. We just finished Story 2, and we're gonna jump right in to the next Story 1-3 and see what interesting new mysteries can be revealed once we talk to Grandpa Vern, the philanthropist turned civil lawsuit defendant. My bad, we're actually on story 1-4. 1-3 was last time. Alright. Case. A gym in the CBD is trying to sell memberships even on a Saturday. Don't they have better things to do? Alright, so this is actually, it doesn't look like it's a story installment. It looks like it's just a battle. I'm going to auto build, optimize, confirm, and start debate. Why do these guys, the opponents are always drawn to look so creepy? Well, I won. Not that it was too difficult for me, I just sat back and watched. Alright, so that cleared level 1-4. And let's see, is 1-5 similar or does it go back to more story? Looks like we're back into the thick of the story. Winnie, the entrance is in an alley? When you had approached the restaurant's location, Winnie had suddenly pulled you into an alley. Grandpa Vern renovated the first floor of his house into the restaurant, so it's not on one of the main streets. Even the alley is well kept, probably because it's located in the central business district. The fragrance of camellias wafts over from a nearby flower bed, setting an elegant atmosphere. It's right around the corner. So, aren't the camellias wonderful? Grandpa Vern planted them for his wife. Aw, I love Grandpa Vern. I really hope that he's not guilty and this is just some smear campaign from Delicart and the Yelpas are evil. I see, Mr. Green really loved his wife, didn't he? Upon turning the corner, you freeze. You see someone you used to know all too well but is now almost a stranger. Oof. That's always so awkward. He was an integral part of your youth, but he vanished from your life 8 years ago without a trace. Ugh. I only hope to be that level of awesome that I'm just vanishing from people's lives without a trace. Luke? Oh, it's this guy. I think he's so cute. He turns towards your voice and is visibly surprised, but then his coral eyes reflect the happiness in his heart. Those aren't coral, those are brown. Melipona, is it really you? He runs towards you. His sunny smile instantly takes you back to an afternoon 8 years ago. It's flashback time. Luke, I told you not to sit on the windowsill while reading. What if you fall? It's blocked in. Sorry, I was thinking about stuff and must have sat here out of habit. Ugh, look how cute he is. The warm afternoon breeze sweeps through the treetops. Languid birds perch on the branches and lazily chirp. That's a mouthful. The teenager's melancholic voice dusts off your mental cobwebs and the memory becomes clearer. Going to National Central University, right? Mom called me this afternoon and spilled the beans. She said you wouldn't be coming to school anymore. Yeah, I got in. I'll be going to the Capitol next week. The Capitol? Fancy. It's your first year of high school and you made it into the country's best university? You're amazing. Who applies to universities when they're a freshman in high school? I didn't even know I wanted to go to college until, like, half a year before I had to go. Now that you're leaving, you still won't tell me what's locked away in the box? Can't I keep one last secret? A story ends once all of its mysteries come to light. That's poetic. Are you taking the entire Sherlock Holmes collection with you? Yes, and he's a Sherlock Holmes boy. An Ikemon vampire. There's a character based off of Arthur Conan Doyle, and I fell hard for him. We might do a playthrough of Ikemen Vampire if you guys like that game as well. It's a similar app-based, but instead of having the card-based mechanics, it's kind of dress-up based. It's fun. Nah, I'm leaving them in my parents' house. I'll leave you a key so you can go read them whenever you want. Getting accepted into National Central University is great news. Why'd you all keep me in the dark? I asked them to since I didn't know how to tell you the news. I've stayed at your place all these years and been a bother in a lot of ways. Oh, they lived together. Maybe he was like, I don't know, was he like adopted? Hey, so you're saying we're now strangers just because you're going to university? I didn't mean it like that. Sorry if I upset you. Why do you keep staring at me? You don't seem too happy. Do you not like your university major? Bioengineering's fine. My mom would be happy if she knew, but we've never been this far apart before. You gotta study hard and find me in the capital in 2 years. I'm not going to the capital. I want to study law, and Stellis University is known for their law school. You gave me this key. I'll cherish it forever. Did you buy a new Sherlock Holmes novel? It doesn't look like the book you were reading 2 days ago. Think that book was a poetry collection? No way, this is the same book. What's with the dramatic reaction? Weird. Stop thinking about it so much. I've been reading only this Sherlock Holmes book for the past few days. So evasive. I'm the one who got admitted, but how come you're happier than I am? Of course I'm happy. Now that our top student's leaving, I can finally enjoy being top of the class. All business. Just for that, if you told me earlier, I could have Hold it, I don't need you to let me have anything. So they had like a little rivalry too. It's really cute. This relationship is like really tender, and it's actually making me feel like a little swoony. Even if I didn't, you'd still be first place in the liberal arts. I'm sad that we weren't in the same class. How could I know? Okay, cheer up. Early admission's a good thing. If we video chat every day, then going to separate universities isn't such a bad thing. Okay, I promise I will. Then how did they lose touch completely? It's an old memory, but why does it feel just like yesterday? Even though it has been 8 years, you still haven't forgotten that moment. I didn't expect to see you here. How have you been? You were about to ask him the same question, but he beat you to it. I've been great. How about you? There was no news of you after you left for the capital. I didn't expect that we'd meet again like this. Back then, my parents and I contacted National Central University, and they said you were selected for a secret research project. So that's how he met the other guys. Yeah, it was a confidential national project. Is that like a real thing? I would love to have been selected for like some sort of secret research. During the experiment, maybe not. I wasn't allowed to have any outside contact. I came back as soon as it ended. And you didn't contact me? It's not like I changed my number. Well, Luke extends his hands forward as if wanting to hold yours. When you two were little, this is how he asked for forgiveness whenever you were upset at him. Oh, that's just so sweet. But today, Luke withdraws his outstretched hands and puts them behind his back. It wasn't my choice. Can you forgive me? Oh, God, he's just tugging on all my heartstrings. There's nothing to forgive. I'm not angry. I just missed you. I'm so happy to see you again. Really? You really are happy to see me? Of course. In response to the excitement in your voice, Luke's tense body relaxes. Of course. Oh my goodness. Are you back for good, or will you have to leave again? Yeah, this is the beginning of an attachment issues relationship. Luke's expression falters for a moment, but he quickly smiles again. Do you want me to stay? Look at her face. It's cracking me up. It's not like what I say matters. The country owns you now, doesn't it? Oof. That is a very savage way to put it. Of course your words matter. I'll listen to you this time. Okay, we'll chat later. Let's talk about why you're here. Is it... Your gaze happens to fall upon his Sherlock Holmes keychain, and a thought hits you. The private detective that Winnie was talking about. It's you, isn't it? Oh, this is wonderful. My heart is filled with so much joy. I love this. He's the private detective. I mean, that's not a twist, it's just a really great reveal. I love that. Plus, you know, we're on episode 5 of the first chapter, and this is only the second guy we've met. So, I mean, you know what I mean, like met in the story. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of blown away by all the content in this game. Again, this is Tears of Themis. It's free to play. While that little story installment was much shorter than the very first one, it was still pretty long. I still found myself getting enthralled in the story and being interested for what's next, so I'm really kind of interested in the way this app is proceeding. Hopefully I'll be able to get through chapter 1 relatively quickly and then get some more rewards so I can level up my cards, show you guys my cards. I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but I did get one SSR and I've been leveling it up. It's my least favorite character so far, who's been Richter, the creepy doctor. Maybe he's not creepy, I mean he looks cute in this one. And then this is the little cinematic you get for a super rare card. Really adorable. It's supposed to be like really swoony and kind of like languid summer afternoon, but I don't know. It's not that I don't think this guy is cute. He is. He just gives me such uncertain, shaky vibes. So I'm gonna keep trying to farm better cards so I can show off to you guys. But other than that, I think this is a good stopping point. As always, feel free to subscribe, click the bell, all that wonderful noise that helps channels like mine grow. And hopefully I'll be here to have an entertaining day with you guys next time. So as always, that's the end of this episode.